This is our final project for visual design thinking. We created an app called App Blast where it would block ads from different apps, and our group members are listed there.
So we did research on ad blocking and found that 31.5% of users use ad blockers, and ad blocking costs publishers $54 billion. Our solution requires a $2 a month subscription fee with a 30-day free trial. It'll cover a wide demographic because everybody uses apps, and it'll have a modern and simplistic design where it's not cluttered with a bunch of junk.
For our ideation, we did mind mapping, and our topic is social media. So basically what we did was we came up with a bunch of negative points that come with targeted ads and spam ads. And we just put them in little circles so it's easier for us to come up with solutions for every negative point we found.
For our app design, we went over different sketches for what the icons could look like, as well as what the interface would be when you clicked on the app itself. We did a bar graphic showing the ads blocked, as well as how many ads were blocked in weekly/monthly usage, and made a web browser extension design over what it could look like outside of mobile usage.
With my sketches, it came down to figuring out where we would put the icon to show that your app was working. Originally, I had it to where, like, let's say you're on TikTok, it would be up in the corner, but that wouldn't end up working because that's where the search bar is, and you couldn't put it down the bottom because then you have like the descriptions and the sound. So then came the idea with my other group mates about having it in the drop-down box on your phone, where you pull down and have all your settings, or you would have it in like the bottom browser bar list on your computer, and you would have to have like an actual central app for deleting it, so it would go there and you could put that wherever you decide to put it. But in the end, it would most likely look like of where your other settings are, like next to your Bluetooth or your settings bar in the drop-down box.
For my sketches, I focused on what separate deliverables for the app could look like, including a browser extension and what it would look like when you physically are on your computer and go to add the extension that would secure your web browsers, as well as social media posts advertising the ad blocker app. And I think the social media post one are really important because that's where everyone is at. They're on social media, and it would help reach a large audience and a lot of new users.
For my sketches, I went off of the drop-down control center where I was imagining the ad block would be. It's shown here. And I also went with putting like the ads on the side of the screen of any app that you're looking at, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat, to make it easier and less of a difficult hassle.
Okay, so this is my app. This is my sketch of the app. So I have an app name at the top because we didn't have it yet, and then I have hide everything, hide data, hide ads, which is just so you can choose what you want to hide. Like if you want not to see ads, or if you don't want companies to see your data, there's options for that. And then there's VPN, which takes you to the next screen, which shows you where you can pick region. So if you want to watch The Office, like let's say The Office isn't available in the US, but it's available in the UK, you can switch your location to the UK so you can watch The Office. Now going to the next one, this is if you were to click hide everything. That little circle thing, you click it, and it would load, and then it would hide all your data and ads from you being able to see it. Then we have a phone screen, and there's a cat I drew, and that little circle on the top with an arrow to it, that's showing what the app would look like on your phone. And it's kind of like the Wi-Fi bar. It'd be very small, so you know it's there, but you might not always see it. And then there's a little button down here to show if you go on a sketchy website, like you're buying fish online, you can block it quickly on your browser.
When it came to the prototype design, it came down to how it would actually physically look on both the phone and computer, since it would be wide range for different devices. On the phone, since we decided it would most likely be in the drop-down box, I had it put in the corner next to my do not disturb notification and all that. And I have it to where it looks like it's already on. I have the computer here, and it's kind of hard to see. It's probably gonna look like a little green blob if you can even see it. I have it right there, right next to my little Photoshop design. It would be down in the down in the bar.
Toolbar.
Yeah, the toolbar, that word. It would be down in the toolbar, where it would just be out of sight, out of mind, and not even in the way on the computer. So that wasn't even too hard to put in. When it came to the actual like finished design of the prototype logo, I guess, I took the different designs that my teammates had made along with my own and then tried to mesh them together, I guess. And then that came up with the green do not disturb symbol.
For feedback, I got it from two of my friends. They said that they would definitely use the app, but they would make the disable ads button red. So that's what we switched it to. And here's pictures of them giving us the feedback.
To reflect on what we researched and designed, we believe that the minimal feedback is a sign of a good functional design, and that the idea to make the actual ad blocking button red is useful and should help to make the interface of the system easy to use and follow. Through our research about targeted ads and data tracking, as well as through our design process, we learned just how much of an issue and bother the social media seller market can be through its targeted advertising and data tracking. We believe our design solution to be simple but ultimately effective in helping social media users regain their online freedom and screen time.